It's 5:05 in the morning, and today East Side commuters have a new way to get to work.
Light rail between Bellevue and Redmond opened up over the weekend.
This is literally decades in the coming, so now I have easy ways to connect to Redmond without traffic.
Hundreds of people celebrated the new 2 line opening on Saturday. This caps off a nearly $4 billion investment in public transit. And now, today, the first stress test. We have team coverage now. Stephen Kilbreth is in the traffic center. Jake has details on where the construction goes from here. But let's start with Shantae Sumter live at the Redmond Technology Station on the north end. Shantae?
Good morning, Mimi. It is quiet out here right now, but those trains started around 5 o'clock this morning. So I imagine within the next 20 minutes, according to the transit security officers, we'll see the first train pulling up behind us. So as you mentioned, over the weekend, line 2 opened. It starts out in South Bellevue and works its way through 8 stations, ultimately ending at the Redmond Technology Center, which is where I'm standing. So those trains run every 8 minutes, taking you from Redmond to downtown Bellevue in just 10 minutes. Right now, Sound Transit estimates about 6,000 riders will use this train daily. It expects that number to grow when the trains connect from Lake Washington to Seattle.
It'll be nice when they can actually get the rest of it opened up.
I'm excited to go from downtown Bellevue to downtown Seattle, so then me and my dad can go to like Sounders, Seahawks, Kraken, Mariners game.
So, of course, they will have to wait some time before those trains go across Lake Washington. But right now, you need to take the bus from this light rail line over to the 1 line in Seattle. And that is because of some structural issues on the tracks over Lake Washington. So that connector will not open until next year. But again, it's a very exciting time here. I was speaking to transit security officers. They said they didn't see a whole lot of riders over the weekend, but they expect that to change. So for more on what else you can expect with those Sound Transit projects, let's toss it back to Jake Wittenberg in the studio, who has more details on that.
All right, thanks, Shantae. Yeah, this new 2 line, also known as the Eastlink Starter Line. That's because it's just the start of a series of new options soon available for riders here in the Puget Sound region. All of the new stations between South Bellevue and Redmond will change the way East Siders think about their commute, and it expands even further soon. If you're thinking of taking the train, here's what you can expect in order. Here's the current line running into Seattle. Come August, 4 new stations are set to open between the existing Northgate station and the new Linwood Transit Center, and it's called the 1 line. It also means 500 new parking spaces in Linwood. After that comes an extension of the 2 line that's now open. Additional stations will be open out to Marymore Village and downtown Redmond early next year. That's expected to boost ridership immensely. Then after that, for the first time, light rail will connect Bellevue and Seattle across Lake Washington. The long overdue Eastlink I-90 connection will open to riders in late 2025. A grand finale to Sound Transit's ST2 build-out that taxpayers approved all the way back in 2008. And then the train tracks expand to the Tacoma Dome, Mimi, expected to open sometime around the year 2030, and to downtown Everett in 2036. I could legitimately be a grandfather by then.
Well, at least you'll still be alive by the time they actually open.
That's true,
It's been a long time coming, but very exciting for sure.
It has, yeah. And Sound Transit tells us they're working on security as well. A lot of you have concerns about safety on the trains. Sound Transit says they're hiring extra people to make sure that riders feel